and welcome. My name is Carola, and in today's video I would love to talk to you about how I live in Paris with the current energy prices. I'm sure it's pretty much the same in all European countries, but my disadvantage is that my heating is electrical as well. Unlike people that I know that have shared heating, where they have pipes that are so hot that they don't even have to switch them on themselves, I have to pay for my own heating. I have to switch it on if I want it warm, and I have to switch it off if I want it to be affordable. And I hadn't realized how expensive it was. I wasn't checking my energy bill every day, even though I could. We have this system that is called Linky, and so I could check the energy bill every day, but I didn't. And so I ended up with a 200 euro bill for December. And I don't want to pay that every month, which should be possible. And also the seller said that the old person renting the place, she paid between 30 and 50. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but my current strategy is, so it has to be under 18 degrees before I switch on any heating. Another thing I realized is, of this really expensive bill, most of them, so they're doing a little chart of what you spend money on, and most of them seems to be going to hot water. And I realized that is because my hot water balloon is reheating constantly, even if I'm not there. And I remember him saying, oh yeah, when you're out for weeks, then you need to switch that off so it doesn't heat. But I hadn't realized that this is making such a difference, and so now I'm switching it off every time I know that I'm not going to take a shower. I need the ballon d'eau chaude on when I'm flushing the toilet, so that is somehow connected, even though there is still cold water, but somehow it's connected to that breaker, so I need it on. But whenever I'm leaving my apartment, it's switched off. I have now started to just switching off everything except for the fridge, and I realized with everything except for the fridge switched off, it's 0.1 per hour, so yeah, that's pretty good energy bill. I'm currently still figuring out what the bad energy takers are. I thought it might be my dryer, but actually, even if the dryer is running for 2 hours, it's not that much of a spike. There are other spikes that I can't explain. And yeah, I believe it might be really the light. Because my apartment, there's a little courtyard and then there's already the next house. So light only comes into a really close radius around the window. It's better in summer, but now it's winter, and so I need the lights on when I'm home, even during the day. And so that might be a source. And of course I'm still wearing warm clothes at home, and I'm going to bed early with 2 blankets, and actually very often I'll be in bed quite early because that's the warmest space and you don't need any heating. In Germany I actually slept with my windows open. I'm not doing that right now because the noise of Paris is really best kept out of your sleep. I'm also checking my energy consumption every day. So it goes up around 9 o'clock for the day before, and then towards 11 o'clock you can even see how the details of which hour you spend how much electricity. I also changed my provider. So in the old place I used to have a really good contract, but that provider wouldn't let me renew for a new place. They said it would be a new contract and they don't take clients like me anymore. They only take commercial people now, so I couldn't subscribe to them with the new apartment. So I went back to Hellowatt, who are, the brokers, so who got me the really good price with the other one at first. And I asked them to look into who's doing the best offer. But then they I did one mistake. So they had one where you're paying whatever the electricity price is at that moment, and then they had another one where you could lock it in at a certain price, and I locked it in at a very high price. It was still lower than like the wave, but after that the wave got down and I couldn't unlock it anymore, so I was stuck to this really high price. I hope I have now found a cheaper provider. I'll check in a few weeks and compare what one offer would have been and how much money I'm saving. Because I'm controlling daily, I know how much it will be by the end of the month, and I asked for a monthly payment that is way above that, so that even if there's a surprise, it should be covered. And also, like, you're paying the monthly payment, but in summer the consumption will go down, so fingers crossed that by the end of the year I don't have to pay 500 euros extra, because that happened in one of the places where they said, oh yeah, your energy consumption, will charge you 50 euros. And then it was a little bit higher each time, and so then in the end they asked for a really hefty sum from me. And so then I'm hoping that winter will be over soon. So right now I'm wearing my very warm jacket that I bought in Germany, or from a German company at least. And I'm kind of hoping that at some point temperatures will go over 10 degrees again, because then it really doesn't matter if the apartment is heated or not. And I know that in summer, when it will go up to 40 degrees, I would love to have something a little bit colder. But right now I'm working with the elements. Actually, it's fun if you're out and then you're cooled down and then you come back and suddenly 15 degrees inside. It doesn't feel that cold. Actually, I think the only time it's really warm in my apartment is when guests are coming over. So yeah, I allow myself to switch on the heating when guests are coming over. But I also love being a guest in other people's places. I'm actually not home that often. I have something planned for like every single evening. So yeah, the breakers are switched off then. I hope that helps. So please tell me in the comments what you are doing to keeping your energy bill at a normal level. And let's all hope that this winter is over soon, and that the war is over soon, and that energy prices will go back to normal. See you next time. Bye.